According to the Survey of Language Situation in China, approximately 390 million Chinese citizens either speak or are learning to speak English. To put that into perspective, the current estimated population of the US is but 325 million. In a world that is becoming increasingly globalized, it is imperative for Americans to become more proficient in other languages. Each and every one of us are continuing our educations to be more marketable, be it explicitly or implicitly. Therefore, if we wish to attain that marketability on a global scale, the United States should implement a stringent foreign language program in our education system. Altogether, by implementing this program, the U.S. would see benefits by way of increased economic and job opportunities, establishing more globally minded citizens, and by providing personal benefits like improved cognitive abilities. Now, globalization has made knowing another language even more vital in the job market. Being fluent in another language gives one an edge on any resume by giving employers a glimpse at the potential new customers you'll be able to speak with. The business world isn't the only one where knowing another language would be beneficial. Those in education, for example, will oftentimes have students from a variety of language backgrounds. Now, additionally, and more specifically, according to Irene Misson of language specialist recruitment agency Euro London, jobs such as sales, marketing, or technical support can add between 10 to 15% to your wages simply by knowing a second language. What's more, learning a second language lets students truly explore and thoroughly understand another culture. Whole swaths of the world are cut off from us without some knowledge of the language of the culture itself. Learning a foreign language gives us a way to speak with locals and to get over that initial barrier that prevents people from making meaningful connections. Knowing that second language practically opens up a whole new world of people that otherwise would have remained hidden. An exchange of ideas and practices is an immeasurable learning experience. It will also give way to us having citizens that can truly appreciate lives that are lived differently than our own. In doing so, that will only help to create a more understanding and respectful society. Over and above the economic and cultural benefits of learning a new language, there is a fitting amount of research that shows an increase of cognitive functions as well as other personal benefits. The American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages showed greater cognitive development in creativity, problem solving, mental flexibility, and reasoning, among a few others, in people who have learned a foreign language. Learning a second language can be done many different ways, which fosters an environment that teaches students that there are multiple ways to learn a subject. Taking everything into account, learning a second language significantly improves cognitive abilities as well as added personal benefits. Now, there are those who would argue that teaching a foreign language has been ineffective. I would agree. Our current methodology has been ineffective. Thus, the need for a more stringent policy that I have suggested. Now, in our ever-connecting world, it will only be to our detriment to not learn a second language. Regarding employment, we'll see new opportunities and an ever-needed edge when applying for jobs. We'll also see more culturally aware citizens that will enhance our own cohesion. Lastly, we'll see the benefits of a person that a person will gain regarding cognition. All things considered, I believe the United States should implement a stringent foreign language program in our education system. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good night.